Alright, fuckers, welcome back to Son of Scotland 90, bring you some more Total Extreme Wrestling. This is episode 25. It's time for TNA Explosion, and I've decided I'm going to mix things up a little bit. I'm actually going to be uploading Explosion separately, rather than just doing Explosion and Impact in the one video. I'm just going to try it out for a couple of shows, see how it goes. If you don't think it works, then let me know down in the comments below. If you think it's good, then let me know, and if you don't think it matters a shit, then just don't do nothing, I suppose. So I booked Explosion. This is the last Explosion / Impact before the pay-per-view. A lot of feuds are going to get put to bed at this pay-per-view, then I'm going to try and move on and hopefully improve Impact, because we've not got off to a good start. Ring of Honor we're doing pretty well, but Impact not so good. But anyway, I booked the show, so let's go on, let's run it, and let's see how we get on here with TNA Explosion. So we kick off the show with a video showing our new knockout, Lizzie Valentine. Just a hype promo, really. Got a 25E, not too bad. But here's the bad bit. In an absolutely rich bout that was devoid of action or heat, Lizzie Valentine defeated Marty Bell in 5:43 by pinfall with a roll-up. 16F plus, not good. Marty Bell was really off her game tonight. But the announcing and colour commentary helped the match out. But this brought the crowd's mood down, but it's probably, if we're going to bring it down, it's probably better to bring it down at the start, because we can get it to rise, hopefully. Lizzie Valentine is improving in technical skills, and I think she'll need to improve a hell of a lot more if she keeps delivering ratings like this. Not good. Moving on next, we had a backstage promo with LAX, Homicide, Sean Hernandez, and Shelly Martinez are all showing hanging back out, saying that they've come to take over, TNA, bringing back Latin America, and Shelly Martinez is learning to show more charisma, which is good. These three are fresh off the beatdown of Jeff Hardy last week on Impact. I wonder if Jeff Hardy will have any revenge set on his sights for these three later on, so we'll see. Let's skip. In a match that had average crowd reaction and some decent ring action, Sean Hernandez, on his debut since returning to TNA, defeated Rockstar Spud in 6 minutes 5 seconds by pinfall with an inverted sit-outside power slam. The colour commentary gave the match a boost, and it received a 38D-. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. And let's move on now to the next segment, or the next match even. An extremely poor match. Brooke defeated Jade in 8 minutes 3 by pinfall with a Test Shocker 27E. And the announcing quality colour commentary gave the match a boost, as we know. The storyline had fans, but this storyline has really been dragged out, and the sooner we get this, put to bed, the better. And then after the match, with Taryn Terrell comes out, distracts Brooke long enough for her two henchwomen, Jade and Marty, to jump Brooke. So they beat her down. This gets a 21E-. Really, it's been an awful explosion. I think I might just go back to sticking it with Impact, because this is going to be a terrible show. And we move on, and we have a match. And a match had average crowd reaction, some decent in-ring action. Manic defeated Mika in just under 8 minutes with a double chicken wing gutbuster. And nothing to note here. We've got a 41D. Manic is set to get a title match against Tiger Uno at the pay-per-view for that X Division belt. Now, next up, backstage with Bobby Lashley is shown giving Rebel his Fale flowers. Apparently, Rebel's a dreadfully stale character, and a change is really needed. And it's got a 34E plus. And then in tonight's main event, and about soldering action but average heat, Tyrus defeated Lashley in 6:51 by submission with a Tongan death grip after a distraction from Eric Young. So Eric Young coming out, costing Lashley the match. Tyrus manages to pick up the win. And the fight, holy fuck, man. Jesus, the crowd wasn't happy as they expected more angles and interviews. We have enough interesting storylines going on. Got a 29E, by far the worst show we've done so far. Definitely the worst show we've done. Awful show, to be honest, and that's not fucking good. That is definitely not good. What I was going to do is, I'm just going to go and stick it along with Impact Wrestling. Nobody wants to see TNA Explosion. It's a separate show, so that's awful. can't end the video on a 29E rating. No way, man. I'm going to have to go and book Impact, and hopefully we can, make up for that pile of shite right there. So I'm going to book Impact, and we're going to have Explosion and Impact in the one video. So stick with me, guys. I'll be back shortly. That's fucking shite, by the way. 29E. That's just it's dreadful, man. It's not even a pass, like, for fuck's sake. Right, guys. So we're back, ready to run Impact Wrestling after that terrible explosion. I don't think we can do any worse. Let's see what the show turns out to be like. We kick off the show in the ring with Jeff Hardy. He calls it Mark Hardy. He challenges him to a one-on-one match. Things between the Hardy Boys, obviously, getting to boiling point. Jeff thinks Matt doesn't have his back, and he wants to settle it one-on-one in the ring, but Matt Hardy comes out. He refuses a challenge. He says that everything's been a misunderstanding. He says that Jeff's his brother and he doesn't want to hurt his brother. Matt says he would rather concentrate on hurting the people that beat down Jeff Hardy tonight. Matt says he's spoken to Dixie Carter and he's got a main event tonight. The Hardy Boys will be taking on LAX in tonight's main event after they beat down Jeff Hardy last week, kicking off the show, and that gets us a 54C minus. Good way to start off Impact. Good strong start. Hopefully we can keep it up. And on the first match of the night, it's a number one contender match for the TNA tag team titles. And a match had average crowd reaction, some decent in-ring action. The Wolves defeated Eli Drake and Mika and DGC and Robbie E in 11-11. Nice wee number there. 11-11 when Eddie Edwards defeated Mika by pinfall for force of nature. The Wolves once again showed great chemistry, and the performance of David Richards stood out. So that's good. 46D, pretty strong Impact so far. And after this, we have a heated confrontation. Beer Money come out, and they just come out, pose, hold the titles up in front of the Wolves. Confrontation, stare down before the match at the pay-per-view, but don't come to blows or anything like that, and that got a 41D. And moving up next, we have Rebel, and we see her backstage with her flowers, and all of a sudden Eric Young comes in, the mad maniac that he is, and he starts, sniffing the flowers and getting off on the flowers, getting hard by the flowers, and then he just tears the flowers out Rebel's hands and he throws them on the mat and throws them on the ground. He starts double stomping, foot stomping the flowers, and Rebel's cowering in the corner and getting scared until Lashley comes, chases off Eric Young and saves his girlfriend Fale Rebel. So who knows what's next for Eric Young and Lashley. As Eric Young went too far here, we'll find out later. Rebel's a dreadfully stale character and a change is really needed, and obviously the storyline between these two has advanced. Rebel is developing better performance skills, which is always good. And next up, in an extremely poor match, Abyss defeated Crazy Steve in 6:44 by pinfall of a chokeslam, 34E. Abyss was really off his game tonight, but the commentary helped the match. And just another squash match for Abyss, really. Nothing more to say than that. And then next up, we had a video, Aaron, showing Shelly Martinez looking as hot as always. I got a 22E, fucking thought it would have got a bit better than that. But no, it didn't. And then we've seen Shelly Martinez is shown backstage flirting with Matt Hardy. So Shelly Martinez, her team, LAX, will be competing tonight against the Hardy Boys, and she's backstage flirting with Matt, getting up to no good probably, 36D minus. And after Velvet Sky winning that bikini contest last week, she's been rewarded with a one-on-one match tonight with Brooke. If she can defeat Brooke, she'll be added to the Knockouts Knockouts title match at the pay-per-view, and it will become a triple threat match. And how did it go? In a match with average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Velvet Sky defeated Brooke in 8:17 by pinfall with a Sky Liner. During the match, Taryn Terrell ran in and attacked Brooke. As you can see here, the commentary helped the match, and the storyline has advanced. No improvements, 38D minus. And up next with Rebby Sky and Matt Hardy shown backstage arguing. Rebby Sky not happy with Shelly Martinez flirting with Matt. Matt says he's innocent. He couldn't help it. It wasn't his fault. Rebby Sky not impressed, and she leaves. She walks out the building. So things not looking good for Matt Hardy and his wife or future wife or whatever. 34E plus. And next stage would answer the asshole and his two guests tonight are fierce rivals Bram and Kurt Angle, who will be competing in their rubber match at the pay-per-view this Sunday. And it's not long before these two come to blows and a brawl breaks out between the two of them. Mr. Anderson is starting to become a little stale in his current role, unfortunately, and the retiring Kurt Angle storyline has advanced. 52D plus. And next up with Mr. Anderson taking on EC3's bodyguard Tyrus in a match that average crowd reaction, some decent in-ring action. Mr. Anderson defeated Tyrus in 8-18 by pinfall following botched interference by EC3. EC3 coming out trying to help his, his bodyguard, but ends up hitting Tyrus by mistake, allowing Anderson to get the win. And this got a 40D minus, and the commentary once again helped this. The storyline has advanced. All good news. Up next, in a match with average crowd reaction and some decent in-ring action, Eric Young, Manic and Michael Bennett defeated the team of Lashley, Tigre Uno and Drew Galloway in 12-14 when Eric Young defeated Tigre Uno by pinfall of a handful of the tights. Very good rating for this, was not expecting it to do so well, 56C minus. Michael Bennett was really off his game tonight, but fortunately Kanellis did some good work at ringside, and you see all three storylines have advanced, and there's a lot of storylines going to happen here at the pay-per-view this Sunday. Really surprised this got a 56C minus. Bobby Lashley not able to get his hands on Eric Young much in this match, and it must infuriate him even more that Young was the one that picked up the win. But I'm sure at the pay-per-view it'll be just one-on-one, and Lashley will finally get his hands on Eric Young, and we'll see really who is the crazy man when that goes down. We're moving on now with backstage with Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy upset obviously after falling out with Reby Sky, and Jeff tells his brother to go and fix things with his wife. Jeff basically tells Matt just to leave him. He says he's got things covered with LAX tonight and he'll handle it on his own. Matt Hardy, listening to his brother, takes his bag, leaves the building, and goes to try and find his wife and work things out with his wife. So looks like tonight's main event's changed, guys, from a Hardy Boys and LAX to a 2-on-1 handicap match. And in the main event, in a bout that solid ring action, average heat, Latin American Exchange defeated Jeff Hardy in 11:42 when Homicide defeated Jeff Hardy by pinfall with a cop killer. And this got a 52D plus. Sean Hernandez was really off his game tonight. Good news, Homicide and Shelly Martinez are a good pairing. They play off each other well. Sean Hernandez and Homicide showed excellent chemistry teaming together. So all good news there. 52D plus. That's the end of the show. I don't think it was a good impact. There were some good moments, but there was also a lot of shitty moments. If it gets over 50, I'll be happy. I'm going to say probably 48. If it gets over 50, I'll be delighted though. And there you go, 47. Not surprised. The general feeling is that TNA do not have enough interesting storylines going on. This show increased their popularity in 4 regions. This show lost its popularity in 21 regions. So, unfortunately, that's how it went down, but it is what it is. We're heading into the pay-per-view now where a lot of these storylines are going to pay off and they're going to come to an end, so perhaps they're a little bit stale. We need new storylines, we need new shit to happen, and after this pay-per-view, hopefully that's what we can get done. We can get a lot of new shit happening. So basically the main talking points are once again, Matt Hardy, when Jeff needed him the most, wasn't there really, he was off chasing his wife, and Velvet Sky's got added to the Knockouts title match, and that's about everything else really kind of staying the same. And we've got the pay-per-view coming up soon. There's an email, and so we've got the pay-per-view coming this Sunday. It's TNA One Night Only March. Should be a good one, looking forward to it, guys. So we'll be uploading it shortly, or a couple of days probably. So tune in to see what that's like. But until next time, guys, it's been Son of Scotland 90. This has been the Total Extreme Wrestling playthrough of the joint company attempt save TNA Ring of Honor, trying to defeat WWE. Fucking can hardly talk, man. Throat's all dry, it's tickly and shit like that. I need to stop the video, guys. But anyway, till next time, peace.